Brought to you by Bethel School of Technology. Learn more at betheltech.net/Ken Coleman. There's a guy by the name of Derek Guy. And apparently Derek is known as Twitter's menswear guy. And so he's starting to get some real following, which I think is fun. This is, again, a topic that I care deeply about. I just generally believe that most guys don't give a crap what they wear, and it becomes very obvious to us, and they think it doesn't matter. And I don't think you got to be Ralph Lauren. I don't. But I think you should care about how you look. So I've got a principle I'm going to actually share with you, but this has gotten a lot of attention, so I'm going to cover this. Okay, here we go. He's called the menswear guy, and he's gotten a little tired of what is called the finance bro outfit. Do we have pictures of this we're going to show for our video audience? Okay, for those who can't see this, the finance bro outfit is basically a blue dress shirt and slim low-rise chinos. That makes me want to punch myself in the face when I say that, but that's a type of chino. And a Patagonia vest and a pair of dress sneakers, all right? And so this guy, Derek Guy, says, this is really ugly. He goes, it's vanilla, in other words, boring, doesn't show any personality, and it's not flattering to the body. So Fortune magazine, this is an article in Fortune, says to this guy, well, what do you recommend? And he says, try as hard as you can to incorporate a tailored sport coat into your attire. This gives men a silhouette with broader shoulders and a slimmer waist, which is flattering. So we got to pause here and go, this guy is talking about your white collar jobs. Okay? So your corporate environment, and he's saying, you know what? Take it up a notch. Take it up a notch with the sport coat. All right, so then he goes on to say, this is the classic outfit he suggests. So I want to point something out here, Alex. Sometimes we get opinions from people that aren't actually an opinion. And this is a case for this. He says, don't wear the blue Oxford, which is a classic, sharp-looking shirt. Chinos, he specifically says, the slim, low rise, which makes me, again, want to punch myself in the face. That's all these definitions is ridiculous, but it's how low it sits on the waist. Boy, I'm self-editing right now. I really want to talk about this new trend with women that I'm seeing, and I would offend so many women. I mean, like, it would be so offensive. It has to do with the rise that is popular right now, and I'm going to leave it at that, Nathan. I'm not even going to say anything. I was so bad want to just take that on. Oh, just stay with traditional rise, everybody. Can we just say that? That's all I'm going to say. I've already stepped into it. I feel like Kelly's going to just level me after the show, but we'll see. Okay, so this is what he says. So he says the blue shirt and the low-rise chinos with a vest when I guess it's cold is boring. And nice shoes. So what does this guy suggest? Are you ready for this? He says you need the Oxford button-down check. That was in the other outfit he didn't like. He's going to go under a navy sport coat. Boring. With gray wool pants and dress shoes. That's as boring as the other outfit. I'm not trying to pick a fight. I just don't understand. You just went from boring to stuffy boring. I'm just telling Alex, you asked me to comment on this stuff. The blue Oxford with the Patagonia vest or not, with the chinos, and how did he say it? And a pair of dress sneakers, he says is boring. So what's this genius's suggestion? Let's put on a boring navy blue sport coat and boring gray slacks and loafers. Now, again, I have no problem with that outfit. That's a classic. You work at Bank of America and you're the vice president in the lobby. That's what that guy wears. Okay? I just don't understand how this guy's an expert. Fortune went to this guy and this was his brilliant suggestion? Come to me. I've got actual content. And now I give it to you. So here is the rule. Okay? Forget this guy. This guy is boring, and he's trying to be interesting, and he's not helping. Here are Ken's rules for how to upgrade your work look. Okay? You asked, Alex. Here is how you upgrade your work look. You don't pay attention to this guy. You pay attention to me, and here's some basic rules. Number one, win in Rome. Win in Rome. Now, what does this mean? Classic phrase that when in Rome or where you are, be like the people where you are, right? So I'm going to apply this to work. Win in Rome. Okay, so let's say you work in an office where nobody wears a coat and tie. If you start wearing a sport coat, people are going to think you're uptight. You're the uptight, try too hard, you know what. All right? Fill in whatever they're going to say. So let's say you're in an office that is business casual. So here's the deal. Win in Rome. Be business casual, but now let's step it up 2 notches. That's all the advice you need. We could shut down the show from here. So what does that look like? I'm going to actually explain. So let's go business casual, win in Rome, take it up 2 notches. Just a slight dial up, Bob. All right, so let's go. Here we go. You want to take it up a couple notches? Tuck your shirt in. Tuck your shirt in. Wear a nice belt. Wear shoes that don't look like you might have cut the grass in them over the weekend and you forgot to wipe the soles. I don't care what the shoe is. Could be a nice loafer. Give you an example. All right, I'm business casual. This is our office. Look at me. I got a nice sweater. Nothing fancy. I've decided to go up 2 notches by taking the sleeves up. I look a little different, a little casual. Now, I want to show you the shoe. Okay. This is a classic loafer. Nothing fancy. Okay. Not even super expensive. This is a Banana Republic loafer. Classic penny loafer slot here. It's a tan suede. And I've got no socks, which says I'm intentional. I'm casual. Loafers are meant to be worn without socks. All right. Just if anybody's keeping score at home. So here's the deal. I'm business casual, but I've got a sweater with no t-shirt. I could have a sweater with a collared shirt. It doesn't matter. I'm taking it up 2 levels. Win in Rome. I have some nice khaki slacks on right now, chinos, and so I've win in Rome. Dial it up 2 notches. Don't go over the top, but look presentable. Last little key thing on this win in Rome. Dial it up 2 notches. That means I'm tucked in. I'm a little neater. I'm ironing my clothes, whatever. I gave you some suggestions. Here's the last piece. Wear clothes that fit you. If you are 30 pounds overweight, guys, hello, 20 to 30 pounds, 10 to 30, that's probably the range in America today. The temptation is for you to wear a shirt that is oversized. I've got news for you. It makes you look even bigger. Okay? Let's talk about skinny guys. Okay? If you are super skinny and you have skinny legs, and I have the scrawniest, awful legs you've ever seen in your life, they're terrible. I shouldn't wear super skinny clothes on my legs. You know why? It makes me look awful. Wear some freer flowing pants that fit your body type, guys. And for the love of everything that's holy, stop wearing dirty shoes to work. If you're going to wear leather shoes, guys, polish them. If you don't know how to polish them, learn, for crying out loud, or take them to a guy who polishes them. So this guy's an expert on Twitter saying, hey, just dress it up with a sport coat. No, here's the rule. Win in Rome, dress like everybody else, and dial it up 2 notches by looking neat, by wearing well-fitting clothes. And I'm telling you, when you walk through the hallways, when you walk into meetings, you will stand out. This is huge. But most guys don't wear clothes that fit. It's too baggy or too tight. For the love of God, make it about the clothes and stop trying to be muscle guy or super skinny jeans guy. Nobody wants to look at your body silhouette at all. Make it about being sharp. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to stand out. So there you go. I don't know why the other guy's getting quoted. That right there, that's a winning formula. Win in Rome, dress like everybody else, dial it up 2 notches. You'll stand out. Launch your tech career today at betheltech.net/Ken Coleman.